Let go and let God. This is such a common phrase used in recent days, both in and outside the church. And I wonder how many people stop to think if it's even true. My first video of this series reflects on Spurgeon's quote about discernment. And with quotes like these, it takes some discernment to see the right and the almost right. Now let's begin. So first, the question this series starts with is it biblical? Now, what does that mean to ask if it's biblical or not? There can be two ways to look at it, and I'll answer in both ways for this video. The first question is the phrase straight out of the Bible? And the second question is it a biblical truth? And to answer that question, we got to start with the Bible itself. Now, after looking at many different Bible verses and online searches, there is no direct quote for let go and let God. Nothing even of similar wording. Okay, so we can say that the phrase is not directly from the Bible, but now we look for the actual meaning of this quote and then see if there are any verses that back up that meaning. Because stuff that isn't directly from the Bible doesn't mean that it's false. Let go and let God was originally meant to be focused on aligning our wills with God's will, to admit our pride and our tendency to want control over something, that we need to remember that we are not in control and we need to give it up to God, and that our anxiety can be given up to Him as well. This truth shows up many times in the Bible. Though not word for word, the truth of giving up anxieties in our own ways show up. 1 Peter 5 verse 7 says, "Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you." Matthew 6 verses 34 says, "Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." Proverbs 3 verse 5 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." These verses focus on the truth of letting go and letting God. Though not word for word, it holds truth. The danger this phrase can carry comes with the assumption that when something comes our way, whether it be a hard decision, anxieties, or trials, we should let go of it all and let God do the rest. Yes, we need to give up our own ways, but if we just expect God to handle everything in our lives, He can become someone who is there to serve us and our needs. And we can also become lazy spiritually. To believe that God will take over everything for you is not true. So the difference between the actual meaning and the common meaning of this Christian phrase is, what are you giving up and why? So is the phrase let go and let God biblical? If one is asking if it comes directly from the Bible, then the answer is no. If we ask in wondering if the phrase itself is true, then yes, this phrase is true if it's used in the right context and with the right heart. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you like this video, and be ready for the videos to come in the coming weeks. And this is Black Diamond Apologetics.